Okay, this short little movement series is really great for chronic pain conditions, especially fibromyalgia. So I'll just guide you through the movement quickly. It's just a little, probably 10 or 15 minutes, and see how it feels, and then you can always reach out to me if you have any questions or comments. All right, so let's start. No, real quickly, if you've got chronic pain, especially around your hips or your back, when we do things on the ground, you probably want to find a softer surface. So they make really thick yoga mats if you want to grab one of those, or you can always just prop yourself up with blankets and pillows. Just grab whatever you need to make yourself comfortable. All right, so feet nice and wide, wider than hip distance apart. And then we'll start with your arms out to the side, reaching your fingertips long. And then we'll do some big sweeping arm circles. So bringing the arms down. Inhale as you take your arms overhead and out. And down. Inhale up and out. Down. Inhale up and out. Down. Inhale up and out. And reverse. Inhale, lifting up and down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Arms out to a T. Inhale here. As you exhale, side bend over toward the right, reaching your left arm as far as you can, and then come back to center. So I'm going to do a direct side bend. Exhale to the left, reaching that right arm over, palm faces toward the floor, and center. And one more time each side. Side bending to the right, and center, and left, center. Side bend once more to the right. This time rotate both toes toward the right side and then lower down. So we're getting a standing hamstring stretch. Your hands can be anywhere from your knee or your ankle, or you can walk them down to the floor. Depending on how tight you are, you can play with a little bit. Just hold here, breathing. Inhale into your back and exhale. And one more inhale and exhale. From here, bending the right knee, take the left leg back. We'll find a nice lunge, and then reach your right arm forward, lift it up, circle it over your head, looking toward the right side, and bring it down. One more time, circle and bring it down, and then pressing yourself back up, coming to center. Grab onto your elbows, bend softly through your knees, and then gently swing your torso from side to side, bending one knee at a time, bending the knee that you're going towards. So bend the left knee when I move to the left, bend the right when I move to the right. Just a few of these, swaying the torso. I like to think of an elephant swinging its trunk here. And come back to center. Shake your head no. Bend your knees and slowly round up your spine. And we'll do all that to the left. So arms out to the sides, and we side bend to the left and reach. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And reach left. Rotate your nose to the left. And then walking your hands down your leg, finding a nice hamstring stretch. You can, again, be at your thigh, your lower leg, or the floor. Breathing here into your back. And bend the left knee, take the right leg back. Reach your left arm, circling it up and over and around. And reach again and around. And then press up, rotate to center, hold on to your elbows, swinging to the left first this time, and right, nice and slow, like an elephant swings its trunk. And nice and slow. Back to center, release your arms, shake your head no, bend your knees, and slowly round up your spine. Placing your hands behind your head, really holding the weight of your head in your hands. Pull your belly gently back towards your spine just by engaging it lightly. And then inhale, lift your chest up toward the sky. And And then as you exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest and rounding your head and your whole spine slightly. So I'm going to look at my belly, bend my knees and lower down, and then come back through center. Inhale and arch, and exhale through center and round. Now this movement can be as big or as small as you'd like it to be. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, and exhale, round. And then release your arms down. You can shake your hands out. Sometimes some gentle shaking is really good for you. Inhale here, and then exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Slowly round the spine all the way down, shaking your head gently on the way. When your hands reach the floor, knees are bent, walk your feet in toward each other and then lower down to a little squatting position if you can. So I'll show you from the side. My heels are lifted up toward my seat and I'm on my toes. Just breathing for one deep breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, coming to your hands and knees. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We'll do a little cat-cow movement here. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your head and your tail up toward the sky. And as you exhale, rounding the head and the tail down, pull your belly in and up. Inhale, arch, lift your head and tail. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. And coming back to neutral spine, that means your head and tail are in alignment with each other. Inhale here. As you exhale, pull your belly in and reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. Inhale to lower down. And exhale, left arm, right leg, engaging the abdominals. Inhale, down. So if you ever need a refresher, let's exhale, keep on going, alternate sides. If you ever need a refresher on how the breath connects to your abdominals, there are plenty of videos on the YouTube channel about how to engage your abdominals with your breathing pattern. So if you have forgotten, or if you haven't watched those yet, and you're wondering how to feel that connection in this exercise, go back and watch one of those videos. But basically, you use your exhale to connect to your deepest layer of abdominal muscles as you're reaching your right arm forward and your left leg back. One more time, left arm, right leg, lower down. And then tuck your toes under, inhale. Exhale, lift your knees up and try to hover here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. Sit back into a child's pose, reaching your arms forward and breathing here. From here, slowly rounding up. Have a seat on your mat or the floor, whatever you're using, and then go ahead and lower all the way down. Feet nice and wide, so they're wider than hip distance apart, slightly turned out, toes slightly turned out. Rest your arms by your sides. Inhale here. As you exhale, scoop your abdominals, curl your tailbone, lift your hips up into a bridge. So I'm using the back of my legs. Pause, inhale into the back of your rib cage, and then exhale, slowly round down the spine, one bone at a time, reaching your tailbone forward. Press all 10 toes down into the ground, and then release your tail at the bottom. Inhale, exhale, curl your tailbone, lift your hips up. Pause, inhale here. And then exhale to slowly round all the way down, releasing your tail. So elongate your spine. Give yourself some space in the spine on the way up by reaching your tailbone forward, pressing all 10 toes down. Breathe into your abdomen and your back, and then exhale, more space as you lower down, dragging the tailbone forward. So keep reaching forward. You'll engage your hamstrings and glutes a lot more doing that, and you'll get a little bit of space in between your spinal bones. It should feel nice. Inhale and exhale, slowly, nicely rounding down. And one more time, curl your tailbone, lift your hips up and stay. From here, lower about halfway down and lift up. So if this is too much for you, you can always just pause and breathe in the bridge. And 4, but I like to do little pulses just to engage my glutes and my hamstrings a little more. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. And slowly round down, releasing your tail at the bottom. Twist your knees gently from side to side, thinking windshield wipers here. And then from here, walk your feet, knees, and ankles in toward each other. Place your hands behind your head, really holding the weight of your head in your hands. Inhale. And as you exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Try to get your shoulder blades off the floor and your eyes toward your belly. And then inhale to lower down. And again, exhale, curling up. So again, I'm trying to get space in my spine. I'm not crunching the spine or shortening the spine. I want to think of the crown of my head reaching back as I curl. So I'm elongating the spine and using the abdominals at the same time. And 7. Inhale down. And 8. Inhale down. 9. Up and hold. Little pulses for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Lift your legs into chair. So this is where your knees are hovering just above your hip sockets. Let's go ahead and flex through your feet. Get a little stretch through your calves. Inhale wide into your rib cage. As you exhale, connect your abdominals. Stretch your right leg forward and inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch left. Inhale, bend. Exhale, right. Inhale, bend. Exhale, left. Inhale, bend. Exhale, right. Inhale, bend. Exhale, left and right and left. One more time. Each side and left. Pull your knees in toward your chest. Circle your legs around just once or twice in each direction, loosening up the lower back. Place your feet on the ground. We'll do another round of bridging. This time your legs are close together. Rest your arms by your sides and then lift your hips up toward the ceiling. Shifting your pelvis forward. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly rounding down. Release your tail at the bottom. Inhale and press into your feet. All 10 toes press down. Engage the back of the legs. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly round down. Release your tail at the bottom. Same thing. Constantly trying to get length in the spine by shifting your tailbone forward. Slowly lower down. Don't worry about your shoulders or upper body. Just try to relax them and keep them out of the movement. Shift forward and slowly lower down. And this time, let's lift up and stay. Again, you can hold here. Make sure all 10 toes are pressing down. And if you want to, lower halfway down and lift back up for 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly lower down. Again, twist your knees from side to side like little windshield wipers. And then come back to center, hands behind your head once more. So we're doing another variation of the abdominal exercises. So lift your legs into chair. Let's go ahead and squeeze your feet, knees, and ankles together and point through your toes. Inhale here. Exhale, elongate the spine and curl up. Inhale down. Exhale up for 2. Keep pulling your belly in. And 3. And 4. Exhale, 5. 6. 7. And 8. 9. And 10. Lower down. All right, so we're going to add straightening one leg forward as you curl up. If you want to, you're welcome to keep your head down and just focus on the deepest layer of abdominals, stretching one leg forward and pulling it back in. Or if you're ready and you feel good doing this, inhale, exhale, curl up, stretch your right leg forward, inhale down, exhale left, inhale down, exhale right, inhale down, exhale left, inhale down, exhale right, inhale down, exhale left, inhale down, exhale right, inhale down, and left, inhale down, right, inhale down, exhale left, inhale down. Pull your knees in, circle those legs once or twice, and then roll onto one side. So bend your knees. So I just want to do, now if you can prop your head up on your bottom arm if you like, but that might not be comfortable depending on your wrist strength. So you can rest your head on your bottom arm as well. Bending your knees, make sure your knees are in line with your hips. You're reaching that top sits bone down toward the bottom edge of your mat. So reaching that kind of, that booty down, and then stick your tail slightly out. Lift that top leg up. So I've got my right leg lifting, and then we're just going to draw little circles here. So I'm rotating the knee down, or it's actually a figure 8, and then I scoop it up, lift it out, and rotate my foot. 1. And then I go again. 2. Knee and foot. So I'm rotating my thigh. 3. I'm trying to lubricate this joint here. 4. Now you can do it smaller if you want to. Keep pulling your belly back toward your spine and try to keep your hip points square and keep them from moving, right? 3 more. And 2. And 1. And then bring your leg back to center. Stretch your leg long. Try to get your heel in line with your sits bone now. Reach that top leg long and small circles for 1. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and reverse the circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax and sit up, swing your legs around for the other side. So we're just circling through the hip. We want to engage the glutes with the circles, right? Hip point stack, so my top hip point is right on top of my bottom hip point. Sits bone reaching forward. Stick the tush out slightly. Lift that top leg up and figure 8. Knee down, lift it up, and foot, and up. Knee, 2, and foot, and 3, and out, and 4. Keep pulling the belly in, and of course keep breathing. 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and last one, 10. And bring your leg back to center. Stretch your leg out. And small circles for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and reverse the circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, come on to your hands and knees. Last thing. So if it's okay to be on your wrists, come onto your hands and knees, or you can just rest here and watch this one for now and see what happens when your wrists get stronger. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, tuck your toes under, and then press your hips up into this down dog position. So I'm reaching my hips toward the ceiling. My knees can stay slightly bent here. Inhale, and then exhale, try to press the heels down into the ground. From here, inhale. As you exhale, curl your head and your tailbone. We're rounding our spine forward to a plank position, getting your chest right in between your hands, and then inhale, press it back. We'll do 4 of those. Exhale, rounding forward into the plank, chest right in between your hands, and press back. This is one of those full body exercises. Exhale, round forward. So if you want to watch it a couple times first and then give it a try. And one more time, round forward. And press back into down dog. Bending one knee, press that opposite heel down. Really stretch through the calves, shake your head no. And then switching sides. And switching for 1. And switch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then walk your hands forward towards your feet. Your feet towards your hands rather. Bend through your knees a little bit so you can press your hands on the ground. Shake your head no. Bob your head yes. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly round up your spine one bone at a time. All right, so you are finished with that series. So just do me a favor, if you like this video, go ahead and hit like, subscribe to this channel, or leave a comment or send me a message. You can always get in touch with me if you have any questions at all.